So what occurred this evening, we had actually two crashes on Interstate 376 eastbound in the area mile marker 71.5, which is just a little bit prior to Oakland. What we know at this time, it's still under investigation, is we had a disabled vehicle in the right lane prior to Oakland and another vehicle behind it. We think it was assisting that disabled vehicle. There were two people out of that vehicle. It's unknown what they were doing at that time. And there was another vehicle traveling. And we don't know if the two individuals were struck by a vehicle or if they jumped to avoid being struck. But the vehicle traveling struck one of the vehicles parked. That vehicle that was struck swung around, hit the disabled vehicle, and then went off into the left lane. The two individuals, which I can tell you this time were two males, went down onto 2nd Avenue and struck the pavement and were run over by a passing vehicle. That's what we can release at this time. We can't release the names till next of kin is notified. And I can take any questions and hopefully I can answer them.
Did both of the men that fell onto 2nd Avenue, did both of them die?
Yes, both males that came off of the Parkway on the 2nd Avenue were pronounced dead at the scene.
Any other injuries you know of at this time?
One of the operators had a minor injury.
Is that the vehicle that struck one of the parked vehicles?
Yes, on the Parkway. So we have two separate crashes. We have the crash that happened on the Parkway, and then we have the crash that happened on 2nd Avenue.
Are you looking at any charges for either vehicle that ran over the gentleman or the other one that struck them?
We don't know at this time. It's still under investigation. We have a lot of interviews still to do to see exactly what had occurred.
Melinda, can you explain the chain of command? So you had a car that's disabled that broke down, another car apparently behind that car. It appears that someone came out of their car to help the gentleman with the disabled vehicle. Then, once again, explain how that third car became involved.
Okay. Yes. So we had two vehicles in the right lane. One we believe to be disabled, and the vehicle behind that was there to assist whatever the reasoning was. There was two individuals outside of the vehicle. We believe they were between the two vehicles, and a vehicle traveling 376 eastbound struck that second vehicle. And at this time, we don't know if one of the vehicles struck the males or if they jumped off to avoid being struck. We're still trying to determine that.
In any event, when they came down onto 2nd Avenue, they were both struck by one car?
Yes, they were both struck at the same time by one car.
Do you know if the two that were struck were in the same car or was one in one and one in the other?
We believe that they were in separate cars.
Okay. The highway is closed right now. Do you know for how much longer? Do you have any idea?
We're hoping to get the left lane open, 376 eastbound, but I can't tell you at this time when it's going to be reopened.
How about 2nd Avenue?
2nd Avenue is going to be shut down for a little bit longer.
Okay. Could you talk just a little bit about highway safety? I mean, if your car breaks down and you're on the side of the road, what should people do?
If you break down on the highway, if you can get off the highway, we would like you to get off the highway. If for some reason you can't, put your flashers on. We ask that you stay in your vehicle. If you have a cell phone, call for help. We have the people at the tunnels that will come out and assist you. We have highway vehicles that will come out and assist you and get you off the road as quickly as possible.
Was anyone driving on 2nd Avenue injured?
I believe that operator did have a minor injury.
Were they off on the shoulder on the Parkway? Is there anywhere for them to pull over? Were they actually in that right-hand lane?
They were in that right-hand lane. There's a small berm, but it's maybe a foot wide. There's not enough for the whole vehicle to fit there.
Now, okay, so as far as the vehicle that struck the pedestrians that were out of their car, any indication on what went wrong with that particular vehicle driver? What was going on? Any idea?
We're still trying to determine if that vehicle struck them or if they jumped to avoid being struck. So we're not sure at this time if he just didn't see them or what the issue was there.
All you know is that
Yes.
Okay.
Did that person stop?
Yes. That person was transported to the hospital.
How far is the drop from Parkway east down to Second Avenue?
It's roughly about 30 to 35 feet.
Do you know if they were injured in that fall? The two men who were out on the Parkway before they got struck by that vehicle? Is it possible they were killed just from that fall?
We're unsure.
Approximate ages, maybe? Are we talking elderly, 20s, the victims?
I don't have the ages on the
I
victims.
just said roughly.
Were they from
I
this
don't.
area?
I believe they're from the Pittsburgh area.
And then the driver of the third car, any gender on that particular individual?
I believe it was a male.
Okay.
Was that driver who struck the cars on the Parkway any signs of speeding or intoxication or anything like that?
Not that we know of at this time, but again, it's still under investigation.
And did that driver have anyone in his car?
No,
Okay.
no. That driver was solo. The driver on Second Avenue was solo, and the other two vehicles, the one male was solo in his car, and then the vehicle that we believe to be disabled did have two passengers in it. One was a child.
These passengers are okay?
Yes, the passengers are okay.
And the other passenger, besides the child, was it a woman?
Yes, it was a woman.
Okay.
And they were in the car at the time.
Yes, they were both in the vehicle.
The two men.
Yes, the two men were the only ones outside of the vehicle.
The disabled vehicle had the woman and the child in the car?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
yes.
Sorry, how many vehicles involved in down Second Avenue? One or
One vehicle. One vehicle struck both of the males.
that was the driver was a male, female?
Was a female driver.
How is that driver happen to have any idea? That's like terrifying.
The driver was transported to the hospital, and I don't have an update.
Have you had a chance to talk to any witnesses and kind of get their perspective? This is not your everyday accident.
I have not.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Do you have any other question? Okay.